Woo! Where have you been? Did you know the circus is in town? It's Daddy's circus. He says it's gonna be the biggest thing ever. Except he always says stuff like that, and then something goes wrong. And Vincenzo's my real daddy. We have to go talk to him.
All right, it's weird. All right, it's weird.
They're so happy. There aren't any pictures of the bad times. These are in the basement. She only takes them out when Daddy's living with us. You know, in stories where the little girl is really a princess and her parents aren't really her parents? Does she still get to see them?
Okay. The family life. What is this? I don't get what this is. Still nothing? All right. Let's go, Chica. We got ghost business to take care of.
Oh no! It's an eviction notice! Daddy says he's gonna pay all the bills when the circus is a big hit. Come on! I want to go find Vincenzo!
The return of the prodigal. Wait, who's the prodigal? Is the girl the prodigal? The dad, Vincenzo, must be, right? Because a prodigal is someone who leaves by choice, and the girl was left by choice. Well, not her choice, but... Eviction notice. So I'm going to guess Vincenzo is the prodigal, and he's going to return? Dear Hilda, I'm writing about your letter about my daughter Dorothy. She is not mentally disturbed. She has an active imagination. Many little girls have an invisible friend. You should hear some of the philosophical conversations she has. She is just thinking out loud. I'm sorry that Didi got out of the house. Snuck out. Even if I was home, I bet you have. From now on, escape route. Please don't take away my little girl from going crazy. All right, Mom.
I don't think they'll hold you. You'll have to go through shadows.
B when in shadow to dash through thin shadows. All right. Oh, nice. Good to know. And, whoa. What was that? Where are we? Where are we? What the heck? I just realized things were floating around like that. Now that I come to think of it, I remember seeing a chair floating around, and for some reason, it never struck me as weird. Oh, I guess in Shadowland it does that. A, B, to jump shadow dash. Whoa, 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 whoa. What? Okay. Figuring out this power. Alright, gotcha. Gotcha. Nope, it's not just in Shadowland. We are in a weird place. What is going on? Am I in her mind? What is happening?
Hey, Vincenzo. Ready for our big night? People are really excited.
You're gonna have to give them their money back.
What? We're sold out.
You haven't paid me.
I got the money. We're selling out. You'll have it before the show.
Even if you do, I can't perform here. Your circus is a disaster.
It's coming together.
Your puppet show about the princess is missing the princess. You've lost your hot air balloon, and where did you get that pirate ship? It is a broken down piece of junk.
Come on, Vincenzo, it's opening day. There's always a few wrinkles to iron out. Look, I'll get it all fixed. No problem. Consider it done.
All right. But don't think that I will be some sort of shiny bauble that lures people into your scrapyard.
He's so mean.
I'll get it fixed, I promise. Or I'm a dead man.
I'm worried about Daddy. He always says it's okay, but those gangsters really hurt him. We have to fix the circus, so Daddy will be safe. Come on, it's this way.
It's kind of like if Repair the 3 attractions. If Tim Burton made this circus is a disaster. Unlocked when the player goes through the circus tent toward the attractions. Alright. I don't feel like that's anything special if I'm going to have to do it regardless. You know what you mean? I saw a light back there.
Look, there's the balloon. It got snagged so they can't pull it down, but nobody can get up there to entangle it. I bet somebody
But me.
didn't pay attention when he was tying it down. A carousel! I think I can turn it on. Do you have any luminaries?
So that last time there were 10 luminaries I could have found? And I found, what, 7 or 8? There's one up there. One up there. Let's do this.
I think we just need 1 or 2 more.
1. See? How we have 2 out of 3. I have to teach you to add as well, little girl. I'm leaving you. Just call me Vincenzo. Oh, you're here too?
Hey, has anyone seen the princess puppet? We can't really start the story without her.
That sounds like Daddy.
It's like the most obvious
She was
hint.
right here. Ah, there she is. Once upon a time, there was a princess who lived in a castle with her father, the king. The king loved her very much because daddies loved their daughters. Unfortunately, the kingdom also had an ogre who was eating travelers because ogres do that. So the king did what kings do and promised that anyone who slew the ogre would get to marry his only daughter, the princess, and become king when he died. The king's lands were very far away, and the ogre was very large, so only one knight showed up. His name was Fred, and he fell immediately in love with the princess. Fred was a brave knight, and he marched off the next morning, singing a brave song as loudly as he could. After several days had passed, the princess got to wondering what had happened to her future husband. So she set off into the forest to look for him. The princess tracked Fred's footprints through a strange wilderness full of scary sounds. Unfortunately, she impaled herself on the bamboo. Wait, that's not what happened.
This is like Limbo. How far can I jump here? Yeesh. What? Okay. What? Why does it keep doing that? That was weird. Just me, or is that weird?
She came to a wide river filled with snapping crocodiles. She couldn't even swim. So what do you think she did?
She ran on top of their heads.
That's right! It was a magical forest where the plants seemed to know each other. She had to use magic mushrooms to get high or up.
Come on, mushroom. No, not that one. What? Why are you doing that?
Unfortunately,
Oh.
she impaled herself on the bamboo.
All right.
Wait, that's not what happened.
No.
She learned to use some
Nice.
tree branches to fling herself across a patch of deadly sharp bamboo. As the sun was setting, she came to the giant ogre's campsite. And there, the princess discovered that the ogre had captured Fred and hung him from a tree as a snack. The ogre did not appreciate visitors at all. Even Fred seemed a little embarrassed to see her. But the princess was a woman of action, and she was nimble, and the ogre was clumsy and easy to taunt.
What's a taunt?
That's when you make fun of them. You should never make fun of people, but with ogres, sometimes you have to.
Oh, it didn't let me jump through. Come on, ogre. Fred? Fred?
And so the princess tricked the ogre and rescued Fred. Fred
Hi, Fred.
didn't feel too good about it. He really loved the princess. Fortunately, the king told him about a giant spider that he could slay in order to win the princess's hand.
Oh no.
Fred marched off to the lair of the giant spider, singing a brave song, a little less loudly than before. After several days had passed, the princess got to wondering what had happened to her future husband. So she went off looking for him again.
Oh no. Gonna fight a spider?
Fred's footprints led her into a dark and creepy cavern, full of strange dripping sounds, kind of like the basement at school. Her footsteps echoed and echoed, until it sounded like someone was following her. Soon she came to a vast pit, filled with vicious, deadly spikes. It was much too big to jump over, but far off,
Yep.
she could hear moaning. She thought it might be Fred. So what do you think she did?
I know.
What?
She used an umbrella.
What?
Like that nanny in that movie.
This is the Middle Ages, honey. Where would she get an umbrella?
I don't know, but that's what she used.
I don't think I have an umbrella.
Well, you better find one, because she used an umbrella.
Where am I supposed to get an umbrella? Oh, there we go. So, the princess bravely threw herself into the air, slowing her fall using an umbrella. Just like that nanny in the movie. She floated down into the cave, deeper. Unfortunately, she impaled herself on the bamboo. Wait, that's not what happened. Deeper and deeper into the cavern.
So I can't touch the sides.
She could hear Fred moaning, but maybe it was only...
Oh, come on, man.
She thought she could hear Fred moaning, but maybe it was only the wind.
Spider got Fred. My English just got horrible, too. Spider got Fred, is what I said. Just in case you were... Oh, no, spider web.
Finally, she landed softly, right in a spider's web.
I can't shift out.
Fortunately, it was a very old web, and she was able to break free. Unfortunately, the web was the only thing holding up a giant boulder. The princess needed to find somewhere to hide.
Oh, a button there. Ah, there was a sword in there last time. Could have helped me with these spider webs. So you touch the spider web and you push A and jump a lot. There we go.
Suddenly, a giant spider jumped out of the shadows and attacked her. She ran and climbed and jumped and climbed, but the giant spider was very good at climbing too. It had 8 legs and the princess only had 2.
Yeesh. Go, princess, go.
Fortunately, the princess remembered how the webs were holding up boulders.
Crunch.
Poor spider.
She found Fred. He was all wrapped up like a present for the giant spider's girlfriend. He was dreadfully embarrassed about having to be rescued again. He really loved the princess. The princess decided he was cute. Fortunately, the king told him about a dragon that he could slay in order to win the princess's hand and stop being so embarrassed. So Fred marched off to the mountaintop of the dragon.
Oh, Fred, you're killing me, man.
Very quietly. After a few days, the princess got to wondering...
Why her dad kept trying to give her away?
That too. But she was worried about Fred, so she went off to find him. The dragon's mountain was cold, and the wind howled at her to turn back. There were rock slides and fiery chasms, but she was brave and nimble, just like you. She wasn't going to be put off by a few deadly dangers.
Alright. This is so limbo, isn't it?
Up and up she climbed. When she got cold, she thought about the hot buttered muffins she would make once she got Fred home. Do you still like muffins?
I love muffins.
The princess hoped Fred liked muffins.
Weird. What are you? What? No. It's weird how sometimes it kicks me out like that.
When the princess
All right.
went to the lair of the dragon, she was not very surprised to see Fred hanging from the
No.
roof of the dragon's cave. So she taunted the dragon until it roared its fiery breath at her.
Stop burning Fred, man. What? Poor Fred. He's getting burned alive. You alright, Fred? I guess maybe his armor's protecting him?
Finally, burning away the ropes that were tying up Fred. And so the princess and Fred lived happily ever after. Fred never had to go on another adventure again, and they had hot buttered muffins every morning. There is another version of the story where the princess flew off on the dragon's back to have a life full of adventures, but that's for another day.
Aw.
Yay! Yay, Dawn, you did it!
Oh, that repaired it? Alrighty. Well, one down and 2 more to go. Alright, when we come back, we'll repair more carnival rides. Weird. Alright, we'll see you in a second. Bye-bye.